Well, welcome back, my fellow planner friends. Today I want to do a video on my Dark Cherry Kikki-K and how I'm using it. I've definitely made some huge changes to it. Some of y'all will be completely disappointed that I've made them, and some of you might agree. So, I didn't feel like it was working for me. So let's go ahead and we'll dig in and see how I've changed it. So as some of you saw last time on my video, I was just having some mixed feelings about the ways that I had organized this. I really want this as my home binder and I want to keep it that way. So I made some definite changes. If you can see, I don't have anything peeking out on the end. So that does mean that I did take the plum paper planner out. I did not feel that it was working for me on several different reasons. One reason is, and I don't know if you can see this, but it was starting to bend my band right here. I've kind of got it worked back a little bit, but it was really bent about like this, and it was really starting to bother me. I'm not OCD about things at all. I'm really not that picky, but it got to the point where the tabs were just too much on the side, which was one reason why I moved my tabs on my Erin Condren. And for the plum paper student planner, I didn't feel like I needed to, since I knew that the planner wasn't working for me in general. I did try to stick it out. I really did. It wasn't for me. I couldn't do the paper, and I felt like with two planners, I wasn't having the best time at keeping organized because I was ending up not wanting to use my planners at all. So I think I may have just felt overwhelmed over in general. So let's go ahead and look in how I have this set up. All right, sorry about that. So let's go ahead and dig in and get started and see what's in here. So as you notice, I don't have this utilized yet. I did just kind of switch this over recently, but I do still have my today here. And I don't believe I have anything in here either. No, I don't. But I will be putting some stamps and stuff like that. I like having extra stamps everywhere because I'm really bad at losing stamps. I took my little I'm Unique card because I really loved the colors and I loved the way it looked. And it's kind of also a little motivational thing for me. You know, you're unique in every way, just like my planner is. So I kept my calendar section. And as you can see, it's still pretty basic. It just has our big things that's going on this month. You know, nothing small, nothing, you know, minor, just birthdays, holidays, when my kids are out of school, my husband's, you know, work stuff that's big, appointments, stuff like that, so that I can just have one look and that's it. The next section is my weekly section. Now, forgive me, I just shoved some inserts that I had printed out to see how I liked the paper and all that. Nothing too big. I have not used them. It was just mainly just to see how I felt about the A5, actual true to size A5 size. My next section is still my meals. So as you can see, I just have my monthly printable just like before. And then we have favorites, which is just our restaurants that we like or we don't like. That's all I've really dug in so far. My next section is inspiration. This has turned into not only my inspiration to graduate college, but I also put my YouTube videos, ideas in here and stuff like that. It's basically going to be a section to inspire me to do better, to put more videos out there for y'all, to do better in school, stuff like that. My next section is my to-do section. I have several pieces of paper out of here right now. I took them out so you didn't have to look at all my mumbo jumbo that I have going on. So I definitely utilize this section. I will probably be hoarding my to-do papers so that I have some, or making copies or something. And then my next section is my notes section, which I still haven't utilized. So as much as I love my Kikki-K, I am noticing there is one thing that I don't necessarily like about it. And it would be these stickers. Everybody knows I'm big on stickers. And I love the colors and I love how they match. But, and I don't know if you can tell, but like right here on this one, the stickers start to really pull up. So it's really hard to keep them down on this because they want to come up and, you know, say hi to everybody basically. So I may be looking at other options, maybe taping them down, maybe, you know, laminating, I don't know yet. Something just to kind of keep them down. And it's not all of them, it's just basically these ones that already came with writing on there is the ones that I'm having issues with. So maybe I just repositioned them too many times. I know that when I was putting them on, they had to be perfect. So it took me a couple tries. So that is my Kikki-K used as my home binder. Like I said, I know I made some changes that not everybody's going to be happy with. I know that there's several people who really love the idea of the plum paper planner inside the Kikki-K. And it's not that the plum paper planner did not work inside the Kikki-K. It's that the plum paper planner did not work for me. I just felt like too many planners was too much information. So I really needed to cut it down so that I would continue to use my Erin Condren. I have no issues fitting all my information into my Erin Condren, so I feel like that's probably my best bet for now. It may change my senior year, but for right now, I feel like I'm exactly where I need to be. So if you have any questions or comments, let me know down below, and if not, thanks for joining.